got done.
Right. Well, here
we can cut through right over here.
All right, we can do that.
Because they're back over in here.
Okay. Well, what I'm
see how they push in limbs and trees and all that stuff.
Yep.
They done that all over the place out there in the forest.
Who did it?
Forestry Service.
Forestry, yeah.
They're destroying all of this place. Like I say, the last time I went down this trail here, they had been back in there plowing again.
Jeez, that's awful.
And that messes it up for everything.
Yes, it does. Well, here we are. We're going into the Sunny Hill Restoration new area. And I am with James from the group. He is a group team member. And we're heading out there. He went out there early this morning and found a couple cool looking structure type of things, or markers, whichever. And guess what I got with me today? My rain stick. We're gonna see what happens. Never know.
The way it broke and sitting there in a triangle shape.
Did you get over and look at it?
Natural.
Did you go over and look at it?
No.
Because I can go over and look at anything.
Oh, you can catch it, well.
Yep, we'll catch it on the way back if you want.
I don't know. We might be going back up.
Okay.
That way, so
you want to go that? Yeah. Why not? If it might be a structure, there might be prints. We can tell if it. You can tell if it's natural or not.
The problem is out here, there's so many limbs falling.
Yeah.
That hardly any of them has got a shape to them. Except for them two that I seen back there. And I checked the wood on them, and they're really rotten.
Really?
And so they had to have been there
a long time.
You see how everything is kind of open back in here? Now on the other side of that is that big swamp. That's why I say this would be the area that they'd be coming through, in this area here.
Because you've been out here a long time doing this, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, you've been watching them.
I've even tried to camp out
now
here.
let me ask you something. You mentioned to me before, like, about their feces and how they use the restroom. Now, what did you say about that?
What they'll do is they'll find a watery area, like a swampy type area, and they'll go up to it and they'll dig out a round like area there, and they'll use their bathroom in it, and then they'll take a stick, stir it up so that you don't see.
Have you seen that?
I've found the areas, and then I come back and I brought a strainer with me. And I dip it down in there, and you'd see all kind of chewed up bone.
Really?
And berry seeds that's been, chewed.
Really?
It's just like feces would be.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, this would be work.
But I would see that in it.
Really?
Sometimes you can take and just scoop it.
That would be
a
fun thing. I want to do that.
Well, we can, if you wanted to, we could look around that water area back there. Because if you're going down a little bit farther, it's more open in there.
Okay, yeah. Whatever you want to do, I'm with you. Today's our day.
But I've noticed that like in probably like 3 different areas that I've found.
Really? Have you seen, have you had any sightings?
What's that, a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to sit out there where I go hunting at a lot of times. And, I hardly ever shoot anything.
Right, right.
And most of the time I'll be sitting out there and I have my binoculars and I'll see them moving in the tree. And I'll get my binoculars out and look. And it's a shadow, but it peeks around the trees at you. Now I'm telling you, they got some kind of ability. I think they emit some kind of like infrared or something. If you wear an infrared collar, any cameras around won't have your head on, because they can't take pictures through that light. And like a lot of times, I got a thing I got to talk to you about, a picture you had too, the one that I did for you.
Yeah, I want to see.
Down in this bottom corner.
Yeah.
Here, I think it's the dog man.
You do?
I can see his head, and it looks like he got eaten.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. I can't see it.
I didn't. I seen it last night, and then I got thinking I'll tell you about it today.
Okay.
And you can go back and look at it. 'Cause whenever I did all my filtering and everything, he's down in that corner.
Really? Really? That's funny, because the reason I say that is that one picture that I got on my cam, way up high in a tree, in that area, it's a skeleton. It has ears, and I'm going to show you that picture later today. I want you to.
It's kind of like, it sort of looked like a ghost to me, but then I got thinking, I said, well, it might be just because he's so far down in there and the light don't get to him too good, but he's kind of a lightish gray color.
And that's the same area that we had all that activity going on.
Check it out.
I will. I will. And what about this? I've always wondered.
Could be part of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The way this right here is, then you got another triangle one down there. Now, could it have fell because it was laying up against that? I don't know. But it sort of looks like the way this is.
Mm-hmm.
You got that Y-shaped thing there. You got the Y-shaped one there. Then you got the Y right here.
Yeah.
And you got that limb laying up like that.
Yeah.
And I don't see nothing above it that could have failed. Because that pine tree wouldn't have fell clear over there.
No. And that doesn't look like a
More
pine.
like
That doesn't look like
here.
a pine. That's not a pine, is it?
No.
I don't think so.
And this oak tree right here, it don't have the dead limbs and stuff that much.
No, not that big.
The one right there would have fell down here
Yeah. Yeah. Like that.
in the natural state. All of this is right here. I didn't take no picture of that because it's like I say, it's questionable.
Yeah. Right. Okay, now what now?
The way it's pointing could be showing that trail or that trail.
That's weird, huh? How
That's the way I'm looking at it.
is this thing? How is this thing on here?
And this
Is
limb
this thing
upside
held
down.
up by that?
It's laying
Wow!
on this.
Wow! Oh wow!
But that is so brittle. Look at this.
Yeah.
If you touch it, it's going to fall.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
it's still here. And look at this. It's all brittle. See, I touched it,
Mm-hmm.
and it almost wanted to fall.
That is a great find.
And that limb, there's a pine tree way up there.
Yeah, well, over here.
Now, how could that have fell down here and hit onto that, and then this piece got on it? That piece right there is an extremely old piece of wood,
Yeah.
and it goes along with some of this other real old stuff laying around here.
That is wild. Yeah, that is a marker for sure, I think.
And
Yeah.
right there, it's getting ready to break.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. That's
I didn't even see it. I come through there and I went down to that stump thing down there.
yeah, so far I'm not seeing it, but
And I was looking at that and I thought maybe that might have been a little den type thing. But it ain't.
ooh.
Now look at that.
Oh wow. Huh.
See
Whoa.
what I tell you? You
Right,
walked
I
right
would have
by.
walked right by that. I would have never
tell
saw
me.
it. I would have never saw it. Look at
That's
that.
the X with the center bar on it. Wow. You notice how it's like that's a
Woodpecker.
big, woodpecker.
Yep.
That's a big sucker too. I was out here watching.
Look at that. That is amazing.
Now you tell me how all of that could have fell from that tree.
Not from here to all the different woods.
Yeah. And the way it fell. You see, like this one here is into that fork. This one here is laying on top of that. And this here is wedged between the two with the vine.
Yeah. Wow.
And then you got all the vine thing here.
That looks natural to me.
I
Over here,
didn't see
over
it
here,
at all.
but
I
not
walked
this.
right through here.
Yeah, I would have never
And
saw
I went
it.
down to that stump down there.
I
'cause
was
wanted to see.
when I was saying, yeah, I don't see it. I was right there, and then walked over and turned around, and
I
wow.
told you to look.
Oh my gosh. Deer prints right there. Yeah, that does look like a den of some kind of an animal.
Just sitting there listening to you talk, I just kept seeing it. And then I just
Look
kept
at this.
looking. You know, that ain't been over that long ago either. That's a small tree. Why would it fall?
That's a huge tree. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one.
Right there.
Yeah. I don't know, but what's this? No, that's a dig out. That's nothing, right? No, I don't think so. Wow, that is something else right there.
Ain't that dug out in there?
It's not so much dug out as like a sitting thing, you know, like they're sitting under it.
That'd be a nice little place to
If I can get through this mess. This is a vine. That's great. Watch out for that vine. This one. Ugh.
This is all tied down.
Gee whiz, golly me. There's a print right there in front of me. Oh no. That looks like a print. I almost stepped on it right there. Oh. Wow.
I think halfway into it, right over there. See on the left side of you in here?
Oh yeah, right here? Yeah, kind of. This is another vine. That is one amazing thing with this tree like that.
Doesn't that look like something that's been laying in there?
I don't really see any prints, but that, I guess that don't mean nothing. It looks...
Could have been a bear or something.
Yeah, it could have been any... I think any animal could come up in here and have a good day.
I get out here in the woods like this, and this is where I'm happy out here.
That's great. Yeah, I don't mind, just as long as we don't get attacked by a bear. We're safe.
Like I say, I'll protect you.
Good, okay, good. Thank you.
I got my machete, I got my,
Yep.
shooter.
Yep.
I can pretty much talk them into getting away from them.
Well, I think we'll be all right. We just want to start hearing something. We got a couple nice markers. Now we're just walking more and just following the guide today. He has been out here for 50 years doing this, and ironically lives in my own subdivision. And so
like I say, I've been here all these years, and I've been trying to get people to go out and do things with me and different things. And just, they'll last a couple of days or something, and that's about it.
oh no.
People pee all over themselves because I scared them so bad out of some of these places.
Oh no, I love it. Our group, is that water down there?
No, I think that's
that's marsh, I think.
Dugout area.
What about down there to the right? What about to the right, down there?
Forestry Service was out here digging up all this area, and they were out here digging up dirt and everything else out of these spots. And that's what I'm saying. They destroyed everything out here.
Yeah, that's terrible. Jeez.
This all right in here used to be real good woods and everything. You can see how they made a pit.
What about this? No.
Pit for dirt, and then they pushed all them trees up over there. That's probably another trail. But down there's the swamp.
Yeah, I want to go look down there. Yeah. Whew.
Pretty sure this area was still pretty accessible, but I just wanted to show you what I was talking about and coming out here. They use that area as a mine for the dirt and everything. Dumping in all these trails and everything. And then when we get up to here, you'll see what they did last month.
What happened now? Oh yeah, look at that.
Now what it is, that's probably a poop spot. And what they would have done, see.
Yeah, look how big this.
That's what I'm saying.
Is right here. Is that where maybe their foot was there? Maybe their foot was over there?
Yeah, and what they do is they come down here and they use the bathroom in the swamp.
It does look like it was pushed up over there.
They take sticks and stir it up. See, there's several sticks out here that they probably threw out there.
Yeah, and look, if you look at that one branch, it looks like stuff's thrown up on that branch right there. Right there. You see that branch right there? It has stuff all over it. This one. Over here. Follow my stick straight out. All that stuff on there.
Yeah.
Thrown up there.
Yeah. They probably slung it.
Yeah.
Spreading it out so nobody could get it.
Exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you right there. That's what they do. They come out to the edge here, and then they'll back up to that, and they'll dump in there, and then they take a stick and they stir it. And I guess, instead of just leaving it stirred up, they just slung it too. Yeah, because you can see it up on that one over there. See that from that one there, he's doing it all over there. And then once it gets up into the sunlight, after a couple hours, the DNA ain't no good no more.
Yeah.
So you'd never be able to find out what it was.
Yeah.
You'd be able to find out what kind of...
Well, that, and there's even looks like a footprint or something like, there's a big indentation right here. Look. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Look
Is there
at the one over
toes?
here, where they were standing in there. Yeah, I just stepped in one.
Oh, you did just step in one. Oh my God.
My foot
yeah.
sunk completely down in
It did sink completely down in there, but look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is something else.
All right, here's a couple of impressions in the ground here.
Oh yeah,
right
like
here,
they were standing.
Right, there, right over there.
Like they
all
were,
over,
look
at
at this.
Are they walking around? Look over here at this.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
See, there's something pushed the dirt, the stuff up right there and went down in
Yeah.
there. You see how it's all disturbed right there? See how all the other ones are all matted and everything?
Yep.
But right here, it's all disturbed up.
Something's over there slung up on there.
Yeah.
Real good. Back
Yep,
in
this
there.
is one of their waste areas. But you'd never be able to have it tested to find out what it is.
Look at that.
In the water.
Look at this right here.
Yeah. Well, look right here. Right there.
Right there. Prints
right there.
everywhere.
You can have it. There's one. There's one. There's one. They're all the way around here.
Wow.
There was probably a family in here. Well, you got to see what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
You're honest?
No, I think that's amazing. I never would have.
Okay.
I didn't ever. I've never.
Like I say, I'm good for criticism. If you find me saying something that ain't right, tell me.
That's right. No, I'm
'Cause,
with
I mean,
you.
everybody's got an opinion.
Yeah, exactly. No,
I'll
I'm with
learn
you.
from you just like you're gonna learn from me.
Exactly. Like I'm telling you, we have never been down to like a waterway. We're always at structures. We're always, this is really cool. I mean, I think it's really cool because you can see, you could see where it's slung up on the You can see the stuff is slung up
where
there.
they scattered their scat after it got wet. And there's no way you'd be, most people wouldn't even think about looking there for scat or something. Now you can see all the way around this thing's a trail.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can get through it. I want to go.
Yeah, that's an open trail.
That's it.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to go back out that way?
What I want.
But right now we're getting into the swampy area, so it'd probably be best just to head back that way.
Okay.
But I wanted to get you over here to the swamp area now, because I didn't think about it being here. I've never been down here to look. I've been
really?
other places.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
But this one here is
But I mean, you can see. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at here. There's a heel, and then there's foot. But you can't see it that good because
yeah, but look, I see this one right here. This big indentation right here, right there. Like, seems like it's. Look at that one. Ooh, right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Right here.
Look at this.
Yeah.
And then one right there.
Yeah, but look at this one. That one's. Whew.
Yeah. Well, the den over there, it had all of that bark that was broke off in like 2 to 3 inch pieces, laying for the bedding. Did you notice that there is no pine trees there?
Yeah, there wasn't no pine trees there.
And my wife, I told her about it, and she said, oh, that bark and stuff, yeah, that falls and breaks all up. I said, yeah, but that thing was made out of oak and vine.
Yeah.
So the bark was off.
Yeah, look at this.
You know why they use pine?
Why?
Pine will keep away the ticks and mosquitoes because of the resin. Just like cedar. Like I tell you, I like to go out here sometimes. I'll take cedar and rub it on me when I'm having problems with mosquitoes to keep them off of me.
Wow. So interesting. Look at this. Oh, something bedded down right here.
Yeah, it just laid right, it's been sitting there or whatever after it relieved itself.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You see them all the way down here.
Wow.
I think there's another big spot right down there.
Oh, look at this one. This is something. Yeah, nice print here. Yeah. I'm going to try to show it to you. It starts kind of here. That's the heel. Goes up. These will be like, that's the big toe there.
And then you can see the bulge right in the middle. Where
right here. And then it's like going straight in there. Where they...
That's where their bathroom is. See there, this one here has been used recently.
Right here. See, that's fresh.
Stuff is all cluttered up. That right there, it's all been stirred.
Oh yeah, it has been. Yeah.
You can see it.
You can see, yeah, you can see it.
See how thick it is?
Yep.
Except for right here.
Here's another one over here.
And what it is, they had their foot there, and they had a foot over here, and that's where he dumped that.
And then here's another little imprint right here.
All these sticks they brought in here to use.
Yep.
They got all kind of sticks laying here to use. I bet you we're gonna find a marker somewhere in here.
Wow, that's pretty. That's a big print right there.
Yep.
That's a nice one. That's really nice. Very interesting. Very good.
How would you expect them to be here?
I wouldn't. I mean, I take my grandkids here to the river all the time, and I would have never.
Like I say, I've been in here thousands.
There's another print over here. Look, right there.
That's where he goes in at, so he can get over here to use the bathroom.
Yep.
The ground is hard.
We believe.
I'm not even
We believe that they're throwing their scat, and this does have
that one,
scat.
it's just falling apart.
Yeah, because it's so old. But look, there is stuff in here. This would be interesting, huh? It's old and been out in the air and everything, so. But this was hanging with something that was flinged in the tree.
Look at that.
There's like a wing in here, like a bug wing or something right there.
Yeah.
Maybe snake skin. I don't know.
Probably caught him a.
Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool. Got a pretty nice
His hair is the same color as yours.
footstep. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, really?
And his head, there's a picture out with a juvenile that looks like that.
Oh, with the picture I have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks
This is a
just
big
like that
step
one.
here.
And then there's one out here, but this one out here, he's a real dark one.
Oh, he is?
But he's probably grown now. It's been
Oh,
like
yeah.
4 years.
Probably gray.
But,
That's a nice step right there. Man, that's a nice one.
yeah.
The other one has to be out here somewhere.
Yeah,
Probably right here. Maybe.
There's something like that right there.
Wow.
You can see where they've been walking.
Yeah,
that they
yeah,
stopped because there's no trails leading in and out of that spot.
Mm.
They just quit. It just wasn't there no more.
So, oh, I almost left my rain stick. Oh my God, I'd be upset
But
about
they're
that.
just like that right there. It stopped.
Stops. Yeah.
Where did it go?
Yeah, right. Into another time
Is that
lapse.
where they went? Or if that's where it started,
Yeah.
how did they get there?
Wow.
But you can see where they were walking through here.
Oh yeah,
They
I
went
see
around
it.
That little down bush. Look at that. See that limb across
Oh
right
yeah,
there?
yeah.
With that tree going up, that limb coming off of it, it going across, it
Yeah.
makes the X.
Yeah.
Now that could be natural,
Yeah.
but is it?
I don't know.
It's marking this trail.
Mm-hmm. That.
Now, I wouldn't claim that one, but
You never
from
know.
a distance, it looks.
It does. And this could be pig. But I don't know if there's a pig.
See here, it's all right on through here. It's all up to here. See how they walk right down along that grass edge there. They went under that.
Wow, look at that. You can
They
see.
came up. and
Look
there
at
is
that.
No
The
tree
print
up
in there.
that way.
Yeah, they walked
That
all
limb
this
was
way.
put there. Because
And it's going up. We're having a spike right now. Right here. Look at that. Right by these prints down here. 'Cause that's a print right there. That is a print.
yeah,
It's going, this is in the way, of course, but it's put it under there and it's going around that.
well, there's more of them up that way too. And what it is, it's coming right up, going right underneath that there. So that there is a marker. It's just that they made that marker so it didn't look like a marker. Oh, that's a limb. That limb is coming out of that tree going that
Oh,
way.
wow, yeah.
That's a natural marker for them. That is made by the tree.
That's my rain stick.
But look at that one there.
Yep, leaned up.
Now, that could be that piece that broke off up there.
Yep.
But did they break it off?
I don't know, it looks kind of rotten though. But you never
Yeah.
know because...
But why didn't it collapse in the middle
Mm-hmm.
when it fell? Now, it broke right there, though. Okay. That's just natural.
Okay,
But
debunked.
it does make a marker.
It does make a marker, and that could be a natural marker.
Along with this tree laying down.
Please don't fall.
That's big.
Oh, I see the trail right here underneath the tree.
There's a trail here.
Underneath the tree.
Right here.
Let's see if they ever hit their head on this thing.
This one here ain't got nothing. Small footprints, tracks in it like a deer or something.
Here's looking. It's starting to have a little spike again.
That goes down and back up around that way.
There's deer. I see deer track there.
Here, this is a well-used trail right here, but it's a real narrow one.
Ooh.
Smell like dead or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the vines I put off, but yeah, they're everywhere.
Okay.
But I had a couple of guys that wanted to go camping with me, and I told them, I said, well, when I go camping, I said I carry my gun. I had a single shot shotgun. It looked like a buck rifle, and I usually kept buck loads in there. And when I went camping, I always had that gun with me, just in case I needed it. I was 17 years old, and so I told them, and they brought their 22s with them.
Oh, you were 17 when this happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we were out there camping out behind Juniper Springs. There's a place back in there, or it used to be. They destroyed that place too. There was a spring out there, and it had a big log laying beside of it. And what I would do, I'd just go out there and camp out by that spring in a sleeping bag at night. Sometimes I'd by myself. And so I told them, I said, well, yeah, I'll take you out to the spring. We sit there and play in the spring and everything. It was probably about as big around as this area right here, and then it had a little trickle off from it.
Did you hear that?
If there's one out here, you'd probably be curious of what we're doing.
Yeah, because I just heard them.
Most people are continuously moving when they're in here, biking or trailing or something, riding horses.
Yeah.
Just walking through the woods and being back here sitting and everything. They don't know about that. They're real curious.
So about the 17.
All right. So I got them out there. We walked back up into where I like to camp at back there, which is, you're not supposed to be back there. It's a reserve thing, you know. It's a breeding ground area.
Yeah.
And that's why I liked it too, because nobody ever come back there.
Right.
And there's a bunch of trees out there and everything, big tree, pine trees, oak trees, and things like that too. And we were sitting there around the fire. All right, they had a pretty good sized fire going, because they, you know, like I say, they don't normally do that stuff. So they don't know what it's like to camp at night. Every little noise. What was that? What was that? What was that? So I guess it was about 11 o'clock, we were getting ready to bed down. And I seen somebody standing out just outside the firelight by a tree. And that's, you know, you have to worry about the rainbow.
Yeah,
Stuff, you know. And I looked over there, I told him, I said, look at there. Probably one of them rainbow guys out there checking us out. Oh my God, is he going to try to kill us? And, you know, that's what that one guy said. No, man, we got our guns. How the hell is he going to get over here to kill us? I said, I see him. And that's a that's a big guy, you know. That's what that one guy said. Yeah, he's a pretty good sized dude. I said, man, that guy ate good, didn't he? And all of a sudden it darted behind the tree. Then I seen him look around the tree, and I hollered out there. I said, hey, we see you out there. I said, you just need to take on off and get the hell out of here. Like that. And he went from that tree over to another tree. And I said, man, that's a big dude. And that other guy, oh yeah, man, let's go. Let's get out of here. I said, we can't get out of here. It's dark. I mean, it's pitch freaking black out there. And so then I seen him again. He was circling around our camp just outside the firelight. And I kept hollering at him, telling him to get out of here. We don't want you here. Just go. And I'd see him move again. I told the guys, I says, make sure you got something in your chamber, just in case. This guy might try to rush us. just try to get our food or something, which we don't eat at all.
Yeah.
We only gonna be out there one night.
Right, right.
And he got all the way back around. He got back to that tree where I first seen him. And then he just stood out there and he put his hands, you know, like he's standing there, and he put his hands like that. I ain't never heard of a Bigfoot doing that before, but, you know, that was the first time I'd ever seen one. I didn't even know what they were then.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I've been all out in the woods and everything, but nobody ever talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he took it down and went like that, and he took about 3 steps toward me. I told him, I said, I got a darn gun here. I said, you come any closer, I'm going to shoot you. And it's, you know, we're just standing there, and you'd see him sway one way, sway back the other way. And then he took 2 more steps toward me. I picked up my dang shotgun and shot him in the stomach.
What happened to him?
He fell on the ground, rolled off behind the tree.
And then what happened to him?
I don't know.
What?
That was the last we ever seen of him. We sat there with our backs to each other with our guns pointing out into the woods just in case he was going to come back in there.
So you didn't go over there and look?
When the sun started coming up and it was safe light, we ran as hard as we could back to my car.
Because you were only 17.
We went out, you know, that road where the pistol range and all
Yeah,
came out there.
Yep.
And when we got out where the fire tower was, the game warden was sitting there.
Really?
I drove straight over to him. I told him, I said, I think I just shot somebody. I said, we were out here camping, and I said, I carry my gun with me all the time because you never know what you're going to run into out here in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Even back then I did that. I've
Yeah.
been hunting out here since I was 9 years old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he chewed us out big time for having a gun. He said, this ain't even hunting season. You ain't supposed to have no gun and all. I said, you got one, don't you?
Well,
You're out here in the woods.
Well, he's a game warden. He's supposed to have one.
I don't go in the woods without protection.
Yeah.
He said, well, I understand that, but you know.
So there was no sign of blood, but
yeah.
there was no sign of blood or nothing?
Well, he loaded us up in the car, in his truck. We drove back out there, and he said, what? And you had a gun, now you're camping in an illegal camping area and all that too. I said, well, yeah, I've been doing this all my life. You know, I don't care. I said, there's a guy out here laying out here somewhere that I shot in the stomach with my 12 gauge double-aught buck. Said he just harassing us all night long, staying just outside the firelight, and we started to panic. My buddy, he pissed all over himself. He did. He pissed all over himself. And
I mean, you wouldn't shoot one now, though.
we went out there. Well, for my life.
Yeah, for your life.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's not coming towards you.
Well, I've been out there and seen them and been around where they're at and everything else. Matter of fact, I've heard one behind me a couple of times, but I never could find him.
Yeah.
But I was sitting out there, and we walked all over our campsite. We couldn't even find our tracks.
Really?
Something had brushed everything.
Wow.
I'll tell you a little secret about them. Sometimes they drag a bush behind them to cover up their footprint.
Oh. You seen that? How do you know that?
I've seen it.
You seen it?
I've seen the trail, and then I've seen with the brush marks.
Interesting.
And I said, well, okay. And that was one of the things that I was taught to do when I was in the military, because a lot of times we had to go on little excursions out in camp.
Yeah.
They said, drag a bush behind you, that way you don't leave footprints.
Oh, that was interesting. Very interesting.
Do the same thing.
All right, so you found another little trail marker here.
Right underneath that bent limb.
We have
Between it and that little trail marker.
all kinds of stuff here. We have.
See that one there too? See the X?
Oh, yeah. Let's see if this thing might go off here.
See, that's what I'm saying. They do a multiple thing out here.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's not just one thing. Now look
at this.
Look up at the other end.
And that's bent right there. That's bent down there.
Look
at that.
That's where the bottom of the tree was.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, do you see where they broke it off at in here?
No, do you?
No.
Yeah, that's wild. Right here in this little...
It's the same kind of trees, but I don't see nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
But you see how that one over there is laying across them trees in an X shape.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right there. Yep.
Then you look over here, there's a limb that goes off from it going that way.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the end of the limb is over there up off the ground.
Yeah.
All right. And then over here, you see these here laying up over on this
Oh,
side.
yeah, right here, right there.
Then you got that limb that goes across the ground.
Yeah, because these two are placed here, right here. They're just stuck in there. That one. And this, the meter's going off pretty good.
Yeah.
Just had a spike when I touched it.
That's what I'm telling you. They leave a residue, a marker residue, because I think that it's true that they are portable. You know,
It could be. It looks like steps in there. I don't
you
know.
also got that resonating
This thing's going off.
fill around. A lot of times you can't see them. You'll just see a blur go by.
Yeah, that I remember. Look at that.
But that there's one of them star X's. An X with the bar going up
Yep.
in the middle.
And this thing is going off. This thing is having some spikes going on. Now it's down, but yeah, it's way up there now.
Well, I just got proof.
It's way up there. It's way up there. Look at that. Oh,
That's pretty good. I didn't even think about having one of them.
look at that.
I don't have one.
Look at that.
Yep. But
Right here where the structure is. This
that
thing is
didn't
going
blink that way until
crazy.
You got here. They did it.
No, it did not. I've had it on the whole way. Look at it. It's rocking off the charts over here.
Yep. Now there's another
Wow.
one.
All right, we've just That's found crazy. how this limb got broke. So let's point this.
Look.
Okay, so here we got this right here, right? This is what you're looking at? This to that. Sorry about the rain stick, guys. You
That's
see,
what it was. They were going to.
you see this? Is this where it came from? Right here?
Yep.
Went way up there. This here matches this, but it's all entangled in this.
I didn't see that before.
Yeah, right here. And there's the other end up there. But so that breaks, it doesn't fall up, I don't think it would fall up. I mean,
No.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. Yeah, so this here, and then you see this little pine Y. There's a Y of a pine in there, and there's no pines in here.
Nope. There's a pine tree
There's a
here.
pine tree here, and there's one up way up there, but it didn't come way over here and come. I just kind of touched the Y, so I broke it. But this was a Y from a pine right here.
I didn't see that before.
Right here.
Like I say, I sat here. I
Yeah.
actually ate me a granola bar while I was sitting here. And I said, where in the world did that thing come from? And I'm out here looking everywhere.
There it is, right there.
I thought maybe it was that one there, but it ain't the same. It's too long of a.
What makes this?
That's I don't know. It's probably the game people pushing.
Oh,
it
yeah,
out
that
here
could be.
or something, or something else might have done it.
But that's
One
neat,
time,
huh?
This is where I took her. And while we were walking out here, she kept hearing something hollering. And I didn't say nothing. I was just waiting. Then all of a sudden, about the fourth holler, we found a marker. It was on this side of the road somewhere. And I told her what the marker was. And then walked down a little bit farther and I found another marker. She said, what is that hollering? I said, you heard it? Yeah. I said, that's a Bigfoot. That's a female Bigfoot.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
She freaked out. And then we took off and went, see, there used to be a trail somewhere in here. It might be that one there too. But it was a walking trail that would take you over to the bridge over on this side here. And what the walking trail used to be is like a game trail. Forestry Service people came in there and plowed it and made it a walking trail so you could get back in there. Now they just completely destroyed it. That might be part of it back there, but you can't walk down it and get to it now.
There's probably some structure or something in there, I feel. I bet you there is in there. It looks good in there.
It's a lot more clear back there.
Yeah.
What is all that haze?
I know, I just saw that same stuff. I was thinking the same thing. I just thought, was there smoke? I saw it. Oh, you see it? I do see it. It's
Yeah, it looks like smoke or
hazy back there for some reason. Because it surely isn't clear as it is down here. We found a den. We found a den. And then the other side is where the hole is.
No, right here. That was the back entrance.
Oh, that was the back one.
Back way. Footprint
Was over here. We stepped on it. Right. It was right here.
Yeah.
He was getting a response. I just heard it right before I turned on the GoPro again. Another poop spot.
Or they can step over. So you got a trail over there that comes down to that.
Looks like a footprint in there.
You see that clear spot right there?
Yep. Yep.
They're coming down that trail and getting on that log.
Mm-hmm.
Doing their business. They're doing it right here.
Mm-hmm.
On this side. That way.
Mm-hmm.
All that brush is there. And see here, they got sticks laying here to do the stir.
Look at this.
Now that's the entrance area. You can see it all mashed down in there. See where they go down into
Oh, yeah.
soft spot? That's where they make their turn to go back into it. You see the stick laying here for the stirring?
Yep.
They
Yep.
got one waiting.
One waiting. That's
And
oh, look at that. Yeah.
This is like a
Yeah, look at that. Look at this print here. Looks like, could be, possible anyway.